This thing right here was my best friend the first couple of weeks after my knee surgery. I spent the first few days post-op using a traditional ice machine, but after
one eternity later,
of research and talking to other athletes, I realized that the traditional ice machines might not be helping as much as I thought they would. Everyone knows that ice helps with pain and swelling, and you might have even heard of the term or acronym RICE, which stands for Rest, Ice, Compress, and Elevate. It turns out this acronym for treating injuries has been proven totally wrong over the last couple of years. Even the guy who coined the term, Dr. Gabe Merkin, decided to recant this protocol back in 2015. While ice and passive compression help big time in reducing swelling and pain, they also get in the way of your body healing by restricting the blood flow in your vessel. This reduces the tissue rate of repair in your body. This GameReady machine fixes all of that by using what's called active compression. It's basically if a Normatec machine, those like inflating boot things, were to have kids with an ice machine. The key word here is active, meaning the compression isn't stagnant and acts sort of like a massage or manual manipulation. Active compression from the band that wraps around your leg here imitates the natural contractions of your muscles, which tricks your body into opening up the flow of oxygenated blood into the injured area, which promotes faster healing and tissue repair. By combining active compression with icing, this machine alleviates your pain and swelling without the downsides of icing and compression, encouraging your body to heal faster. Let's see how this works. First, you fill the machine up with some water up to the line, and then you chuck some ice in there. I found that filling it up halfway was more than enough for me. Once you're locked and loaded, you're going to want to find a cozy spot and plug the machine in, and take your brace off before wrapping the attachment around your knee. You're going to want to wrap it as tight as you can get it and have your knee in the middle. And once everything is plugged in, you can turn the machine on and set it to the program that your physio told you to set it at. For me, that was program number 3, which meant 30 minutes of icing on medium compression. And if you want extra points, you can even elevate it. So yeah, hitting the GameReady a couple times a day, I felt really helped in the early stages of my recovery. And the best part about it is most insurance companies will cover your rental of one for free. I got mine from Heal Faster Canada, and all you need to do is get your surgeon or your physio to send a prescription to Heal Faster Canada, and they'll ship it to you a couple days before your surgery so you can test it out and make sure everything works before you need to use it. So yeah, if you found that helpful, or if you want to follow along on my recovery journey after my ACL and meniscus surgery, hit that subscribe button below, and we'll see you next week.